Hey yo, it's Damo! Recently I posted quite a few tag videos, and I had a lot of fun filming them, so I thought it would be a really interesting idea if I were to create my own tag video. So I was sitting and I was thinking, what is something I can make a tag video out of? What's something I do really well? And I came up with pulling incredibly stupid faces. So basically my tag video will consist of 6 different faces you have to pull, and whilst pulling each face, answer a different question. Then you tag some people, and the people you tagged have to pull the same 6 faces and answer the same 6 questions. But after they're done, they're free to change the last face in question before they tag people. But only the last face in question. The first 5 will remain the same. Given the nature of this tag, it reminded me of the game Chinese Whispers, so I kind of wanted to call it Chinese Faces, but I am not doing that for very obvious reasons. So I'm just gonna stick with the face tag. With all that being said and hopefully making some sense, I'm gonna start the tag. Face 1 and question 1.
What's your favourite food? Describe it in as much detail as possible. My favourite food is rice. Rice is a carbohydrate that is made up of tiny little white grains. A lot of people find it flavourless, but it goes really well with a lot of different things. I like rice when it's cooked in a rice steamer because it makes it nice and sticky, and that's how I like to eat it.
Face 2 and question 2. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? Well, I couldn't decide between 2 of my dreams, so I'm gonna tell you both of them. The first one was a dream where I was exploring temples with 2 of my friends. At one point, one of my friends lost his memory, and then he disappeared for a while, and then someone asked where he was. And he was standing next to a van, for some reason, holding a worm, saying, "This is not a worm." My other friend didn't say anything the entire dream. She just stood there with her arms crossed, looking cool. In the second dream, I was a bucket of springs. Just a bucket full of springs. And occasionally one spring would just bounce away. And that was my dream. Face 3 and question 3. If you could go back in time, what would you do? If I could go back in time, I'd take photos of every historically monumental person in their underwear, then come back and publish a book about it. Face 4 and question 4. Would you rather have the ability to control one ant at a time, or change the color of people's pants with your mind? Definitely the pants one. Imagine leaving your house to go see a movie with your friends and you're wearing red pants. Then you come out of the movie and you're wearing green pants. You'd be all like, whoa, that shit cray. Face 5 and question 5. If you could take credit for one invention, what would it be? I think I would take credit for the invention of the spatula, because I could probably get away with it anyway, cause who the hell even knows who invented the spatula? I sure as hell don't. Face 6 and question 6. How long have you been on YouTube and why did you start making videos? I've technically been on YouTube for 6 years, but I only started making decent-ish videos in the past 3 months, which is when I made this channel. And I started making videos because I was pretty bored and slightly insane. And that's it for the face tag. Remember that last face in question, after you do it, you have to change it for the next people. Anyway, now comes the tag portion of this tag video. To do this tag that I have made with my brain, I am going to tag Totekers, Pixel Leon, Sam Sales Ships, So Skeptical Fox, Mag Babbles, Zesty Mike, and last but not least, Nerdy and Quirky. All the links to those channels will be down in the description box below, but I also tag anybody else who actually wants to do this tag video. If you do this tag video, make sure to leave it as a video response so I can check it out, which I will, and I'll be looking at your sexy, sexy faces. That is all for this week's video. Please thumb it with the up variety of thumbs. Comment some stuff and things and junk. Share it with all your friends. All of them. All of them. Every single one. And if you haven't already, possibly subscribe, because that's what you do on YouTube. You subscribe to things. I'll see you with a new video next week, but until then, have a beautiful existence. I appreciate your soul. You need to poo on a mountain, but you don't want to poo in front of your friends. What do? Well, first of all, I try and figure out why I'm on a mountain. How did I get there? Then I wonder how my friends got there, because I can't see any of my friends climbing mountains. But after I figure out those details, I would be all like, hey, look over there, there's a guy shitting on the mountain across from us. And they'd be all like, oh my god. And while they were looking over there, I'd push them off